My mom discovered the bizarre dossiers on my laptop and interrogated me about them. I haven't recovered since. So, my mom borrowed my laptop the other day to check her email, and while navigating around, she somehow stumbled upon the archive. The archive is this insane, absolutely gigantic spreadsheet I've been updating for like 8 years that has comprehensive character profiles for literally everyone I know. I never meant anyone to see it, but honestly, naming the file Interpersonal Data Research Strictly Confidential was probably stupid on my part. Anyway, the first thing Mom did was storm back into my room with this strange expression on her face, spin my screen around and gesture at the display. My heart basically exploded. But then she just looked at me and said, "Since when am I a failed book club organizer with excessive tea addiction and debatable clothing choices?" I completely panicked. Not because she discovered the spreadsheet, not because she was examining it, but because that entry was what grabbed her attention first. This archive was massive. I'm talking everything from her purse collection rankings to the exact date she got into that enormous fight with our neighbor Marcus about fence boundaries. It's all carefully organized with color coding, pivot tables, and like 6 different tabs for sections. Of course, Mom didn't stop there. She just kept scanning and scanning while I sat there sweating bullets. She found the personality traits section where I thoroughly documented her tendency of saying, "Well, that's a shame," whenever anything goes wrong, from burned dinner to global disasters. Then, she discovered the signature phrases column with her greatest hits like, "That's not how she did it in my time," and "Is this internet or your internet?" My stomach sank when she clicked over to the household ranking tab. This is where I rated everyone on a scale of 1 to 10 across various categories. Mom scored a solid 8.4 in baking skills, but only a 3.2 in clothing choices, which completely explains the debatable clothing comment. She was in 4th place overall behind Dad, our cat Whiskers, and weirdly our delivery driver Bailey, who always brings pet snacks and birthday cards. "Why does your father have a 9.8 in stealth capabilities?" she asked, eyebrows lifted to their absolute maximum. I couldn't even respond. "How do you tell your mother you've been recording that Dad can quietly materialize behind people like some kind of secret operative?" The real terror started when she found the detailed flaws section. "Uses the same 3 mom jokes repeatedly," she read aloud. "Still thinks capri pants are acceptable in public." Then she paused at "thinks no one notices when she secretly feeds leftovers to Whiskers during family meals." Mom's face went through about 12 different reactions in 3 seconds. I thought she might ground me until retirement age, but then something unexpected happened. She looked at me and just started laughing like full-on mom laugh with the wheezing and everything. "Son, this is the most absurd thing I've ever seen," she said, wiping her eyes, "but also kind of amazing." Then she scrolled down to find her key strength section and nodded approvingly it can repair anything with super glue and internet tutorials and makes consistently delicious waffles. What really shocked me was when she asked if she could contribute some entries herself. "You missed my championship trivia score from 2018, she pointed out. "That's when I realized everyone keeps mental notes on people they know. I'm just the weirdo who organizes it all in color-coded spreadsheets with reference links. And yeah, before you ask, I have my own profile too. It's embarrassingly thorough at 247 cells of information. I've got a whole cringe period section documenting my brief obsession with berets. And that month I tried to become a skateboarding YouTuber. My social awkwardness rating is off the charts. Mom's now threatening to show Dad the spreadsheet unless I add joke expert to her talent section with at least a 9.5 rating. Honestly, the blackmail seems completely fair. Every sub helps our community grow.